we're just going now.
Wait, okay, what was I thinking?
Yeah,
Oh,
we were just thinking.
So you know how people talk about like pillow talk, like
Pillow talk? I've never heard of pillow talk. Explain that.
no, it's like when you're like talking dirty during sex or something like that.
Dirty? Okay.
Yeah, like what if that just goes like into full-on like war tactics? It's like
So it's like some abusive like relationship where it goes from like pillow talk to trash talk.
Hey, I mean, Mike Tyson used to do that.
So that's like mommy issues versus daddy issues right there.
Pretty much, yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm gonna go up on the hill, get the high ground advantage.
I feel like that's what they do in other countries.
What?
I feel like in Israel, where they're like all super militant, where they're trained from birth because they're like surrounded on all sides by people that want to like eliminate them.
You think sex is just like militaristic?
Yeah, it's just combat training. It's just wrestling. Oh wait, that's illegal.
Yeah, that's
never mind.
Disgusting to think.
It was the freaking Key and Peele skit where it was like the press conference for like
I love that one.
Yeah, he's sitting there, he's like, I'm gonna wine and dine you. And I'm gonna take you out, and he's sitting there, he's like, that's a little weird. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna beat his ass. And I'm like, yeah. Then we're gonna have I don't know what he was saying.
It's like, we're gonna have a nice like fireside shit. We're gonna get a nice dinner at this nice restaurant, and then I'm gonna take you home to my apartment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss you real nice.
He's like, but I'm gonna let you choose the movie because I always choose the movie. And he's sitting there, he's like, hey man, don't be playing mind games with me. And then they actually are like a gay couple at the end.
It's just boxing turned into like it's like 3 months later.
Yes.
With a bunch of like rich people drinking wine, and they're like, yeah, Jeremy always gets to like choose the TV show.
Oh, it's whatever.
Yo, that kind of reminds me of this one movie I saw yesterday. It was like I Pronounce You like Chuck and Larry. It was about two firefighters that got married.
Oh man,
Dude, what a great movie.
So didn't they like fake it because he?
Yeah, they faked it so he could pass his pension on him in case he died in a fire, so he could give it to his kids.
Oh, they're firemen.
They're firemen. They're two best friend fire dudes.
Oh my god.
We just get married,
dude.
See, like I was like, how are they not gonna offend like millions of people with this? But like it turned out featuring like how shitty and like how homophobic and like how ridiculous the anti-gay marriage people seem. So I guess it was good in the end.
Yeah.
And then like it had the underlying message of people can marry whoever they want.
Sorta. Wait,
Yeah.
didn't that know Adam Sandler in it?
Yeah, that was Adam Sandler and like the Paul Blart the Mall Cop
Kevin
guy.
James. Yeah.
Kevin James is underrated.
Honestly, dude.
You know that one with the it's like him with the zoo.
Oh yeah, that one was great. Yeah, Zookeeper. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's with the
That was
gorilla.
great.
Yeah.
And he goes out in public. Yeah, he goes out in public.
And then didn't his girlfriend like dump him?
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, his really hot girlfriend somehow dumped him.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. It flip flop.
Yeah, and then he dumped her back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the ape, they're sitting in the restaurant, and the ape's like, yeah, it's just a costume. Of like a whole ass gorilla just sitting there, and they're like, oh, no, nice costume. He's like, yeah. He's like, what do you want? He's like, I want 30 oranges. In the restaurant, I'm sitting there like,
Dude, who doesn't want 30 oranges?
This man thirsty.
You know, okay. Have you two seen Grown Ups?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I have.
That's like the pinnacle of like Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Rob Schneider movies.
All the movies that like
And David Spade.
yeah, because if you notice, all the Adam Sandler movies, or most of them, have a lot of those actors in them. But these movies, like,
So it's like
all
the
of
peak
them are the
Adam
main
Sandler.
characters, huh?
So it's like the peak Adam Sandler.
Pretty much,
Yes.
yeah. They all
Grown Ups
like,
is literally like
So it's like the
Sandler.
super bad, but with Adam Sandler.
Kinda?
they're like adults with kids, but they like
But they act like
children.
themselves.
Yeah. Whereas Superbad, they're just retards.
Yeah.
That's what makes it great.
Yeah.
Yeah, after rewatching it, I don't think it quite deserves like the legend status it does, but it's a really good movie.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. If you look at it, I mean,
Because like everybody hyped up McLovin and all that.
yeah. But I guess that's the only thing that's really like.
I would say it's achieved more of a cult classic status.
Yeah.
Plus,
Well, like you talk to any college kid nowadays, they're gonna talk about Superbad.
yeah. Well, super bad is straight inspirational.
It's great, man.
Like, I took that to heart. Like, get good at it before college.
Yeah, I want to be
That's
the,
words
I
to
wanna be the
live by.
Irish chef of pound and fage. That's what he says to him. He's like,
Yeah,
You know what my
straight up
favorite
inspiring.
part? You know what my favorite part of that movie is?
What?
Bill Hader and Seth Rogen as cops.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know Bill Hader could act with Seth Rogen, like be on par with him.
yeah, man.
And they're like, They like
Yeah, I
go
don't
into
think
that
they're
one
as
bar.
good as the main character, especially in the end, how they just like destroy their old car and start shooting and set on
Oh
fire.
yeah,
Yeah,
Just
and
go to that random lot.
I remember McLovin's having sex with that girl, and he walks in. He's like, "Were you violating that girl?" He's like, "No." And he's sitting there. He's like, "Sorry, we blocked your cock." And he's just sitting there naked, and they're just hugging it out. And the girl's getting her clothes. She walks out like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And he's just naked, sitting there. They're like, "Oh, yo, that feels good." And like they're hugging him. Oh god.
It's just a bromance between that dude and freaking
And the cops.
Man.
A three-way bromance.
I don't know why, but this part made me laugh. But when they go out in the parking lot, and he's like, "Where'd my car go?" And he's like, "You parked in the staff parking lot. Like, you're not staff." And he's like, "I know that, faggot. I know that." Faggot. Faggot. Yeah.
That's a good word right there.
It is a good word.
Oh wait, what was I gonna say? Okay, no, I figured it out.
All right,
So
figured it out.
what's it called? Grown Ups is to Adam Sandler as This Is the End is to Seth Rogen.
Okay.
Like, you know, this is the end.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
No, go on.
I was gonna say a lot of people. I feel like would say either that or like Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
Or like
I think Pineapple Express. No, Pineapple Express is like super bad.
Okay.
it is. But
Oh,
they're
like-
like stoners, right? And they gotta like
Yeah.
drug
Yeah,
dealers.
they got like the government strain of weed that's like hidden, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Him and freaking Dave Franco.
I thought it was James
They're-
Franco.
I
Yeah,
don't know which Franco.
Dave Franco's from 21, like the Jump
Oh,
Street.
he's the more derpy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
And then the other one's from Why Him? No.
Dave Franco's from oh my god.
Isn't why him like Seth
that's
something?
Huh?
No, that's Bryan Cranston.
Okay.
Why him is James Franco.
Alright.
And then I don't know if you've seen Unfinished Business, like that, 21 Jump Street, and then he was in another. He's not in a lot.
Now you've seen him.
Now you've seen it. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
in a ton of like big movies, not as much as James Franco, but like yeah, he's
He's still good, dude.
yeah. But,
He's still a good guy, you know?
yeah,
I
man,
text him once in a
I like
while.
him. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, he hits me up and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hitting up random teenagers, yeah. Upstanding citizen.
He just goes down like random Instagram
Mhm.
names and he's just like, "Hey kid, how's it going?"
Yeah. I just want to see how you were doing.
I mean, he's rich and powerful, so it's basically okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know his net worth or anything. I mean, I don't know his direct address. I mean, 312 Orange County Boulevard. I mean,
Yeah.
Is that really it?
are you about to look that up?
I don't know. I'm about to look up how much he's worth now.
Oh, good shit.
Well, that was an address, so that's not gonna be how much he's worth.
What he said, he's like, I don't know what his net worth is. I don't know what his address is.
So what is his net worth?
Oh, we'll look it up.
Yo, speaking of that, dude, I find net worth kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, that definitely is. 'Cause,
'Cause,
like, you
like-
can't really properly value it. Is it like everything they own if they sold it?
Like, I could say Jay-Z's worth $1 trillion and someone would believe me.
Well, that's because people are stupid. You can say anything and somebody will believe it.
Yeah, but like, no, I'm saying it's plausible to the common person.
Oh yeah.
Like, I could say I think LeBron James is worth about like $1 trillion or 900 million.
What the fuck, dude?
In
A
like,
trillion or 900 billion.
yeah. No, because he gets like
Okay,
a tenth of his money from his contracts with the NBA.
It's in
Kevin.
the
So a trillion is more than like any company has ever been worth, except for
Or
maybe
billion,
Apple.
billion, sorry.
Billion, yeah,
He's worth
billion.
$1 billion.
Billion makes sense. Think about it. You could be like, because to play basketball, you don't need like a high school degree, so you could be a billionaire without a high school degree.
Yeah,
Bro,
I feel like go ahead.
I was gonna say Dave Franco's worth $10 million, and he's 35 years old.
He's 35 years old.
Yeah, that's what else shocks me. The ages of some of these people. Freaking Tom Cruise is
Yeah,
like
you've
55.
been there for a
dude.
while.
I mean, I'm not surprised by that. Like, you know, okay, guys like Bryan Cranston, Steve Carell, him,
Yeah.
they were all made to act in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Like a guy like James Franco, he was made to act for his 20s. Like
Yeah.
that dude's got a baby face.
Maybe 30s.
I wouldn't even say 30s. Like I would say 20s.
It's on the downhill line. Yeah.
Yeah, like if your 20s and teens is where you're supposed to act like a high school or college kid. Your 30s is where you're supposed to be like Tom Cruise hot. Like,
Or it could be like, yeah, I guess you're right. Tom Cruise hot, yeah.
and then I think 40s is where you're like that's supposed to be like the waning stages of like an action star, like Jason Statham.
Yeah, where your only role is to be like some angry dad trying to like avenge his kids or save them or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a secret agent or something.
Yeah.
And then
like that could work.
50s is like that's where like your all-time greats like George Clooney, that's where they're at their peak.
Alright.
And then 60s is when they're declining,
That's like
And
the
then
Morgan
70s.
Freeman stage.
Yeah,
You know?
70s is where there's the old grandpa.
I think
in the back.
70s is Morgan Freeman.
Like where he plays God and like you're like the God,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the above every like just pulling the strings type of character, like
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty shit like that.
Yeah,
Dude, we just cracked the code.
Yeah.
we just did.
Because I'm thinking about that right now. You know, you guys know Daddy's Home?
Yeah.
Like, you know how Mel Gibson shows up in the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
I'm pretty
grandpa.
sure I'm pretty sure he's about like 50 or 60.
Mel Gibson? No, he's older than that.
He is? Is he in his
Definitely.
70s? Don't tell me he's in his 70s.
It's 60s to 70s. maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like 60s because there's like the 70s
Yeah,
or 80s. where
I'm
Mad
thinking. I'm
Max came
thinking
out.
late 60s.
Yeah, because like Mad Max, those movies, which he must have been almost 30 at least, was like the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's born
So
in
he's
19
definitely 60.
64.
64? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
60s.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
it's
counts. Mel Gibson?
I think, dude could get a 30-year-old. Dude could bang a 30-year-old right now.
Well, anybody
He's
with
got, like,
money
chill.
could.
He's got like, he's got freaking like 80, 50, 100 million.
I'm saying based off looks alone.
Okay, he probably could.
You seen him Braveheart?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good face.
I mean, how old is Melania? Like in her 40s or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, but like, yeah, you got a point. I mean, yeah, that's not uncommon. I'm just saying, like, that dude could go to like a Cleveland bar in the middle of January, find some girl, and be like,
Probably.
"You."
Just has to find the right girl with daddy issues. Like, oh, you're about as old as my dad.
Yeah.
Oh God, it just okay. Well, let's not think about that anymore.
Yeah, no.
I'm thinking about it right
So you stop thinking about it, Matt.
I'm sorry.
You
I
with the
can't-
crock.
I can't stop it.
I'll hit you with the pad.
I'm no longer thinking about it.
Okay, good. So Kevin, you had a topic that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Before
you're
we
hyping
got
this
on
up?
Sexualizing the actors.
All right.
So yeah, me and one of my friends were we were hanging out yesterday, and we were talking about like the weird shit that we did in elementary school and how that like shaped us into what we were.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if like I'll give my example and then I'll see
Alright.
like if you two have anything close to it. Like I
Alright.
remember from like 3rd to 5th grade, like half of the school days I'd wear one shin guard or like goalie gloves to school the whole day.
Just as a kid.
Why?
Yeah, I don't
Just a random ass shin guard.
I don't know. Like I'm thinking back on it, I think psychologically, I wanted to be unique and different.
Those are the kids that
Just
get
gonna wear
bullied, Kevin.
protective gear.
Kevin, those are the kids that get bullied.
I know.
Yeah.
Like no, looking back on it, I think I should have gotten the shit beat out of me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But like,
I would have beat the shit
I mean,
out
there's a lot of shit that we should have got more bullied for in elementary school.
yeah. But like anything like that you guys did.
Yeah.
Like pissing my pants during circle time in khakis. But
I
no
mean-
one knows.
No, like something that defined your character back when you were like growing up.
I think what I did like was being like the nerd kid where like my parents would be like, all right, instead of parenting you, we're gonna actually like instead of allowing me to watch cartoons, they made me watch science stuff. So like when the teacher would say something, I'd be like, yo, it's the Milky Way galaxy, and I do like more science than like most high schoolers would know as like a 2nd grader.
Yeah.
And all kids would be like, hot nerd.
Yeah. I remember I went through a phase in like 1st or 2nd grade where I was obsessed with the periodic table.
See, I didn't even know what that was at the time.
I know, like I just flipped to one of my like you know those like binders and how they like
Yeah.
have that in the beginning page.
Mhm.
I just flipped and saw that one day and I was like, that shit looks cool. I didn't even know what hydrogen was.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hydrogen has a electron count of 1 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be the dumbest question, but what is the initials for sodium on the periodic table?
NA.
Na.
Like NaCl, sodium chloride.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Na
it's
for
just
sodium?
It's one of the ones that doesn't make much sense.
So yeah, were you?
It's like a Latin.
Oh, I got you. So were you
Yeah.
sitting there while somebody was like?
I mean, iron is Fe. Like, do you see any that one? Because well,
Gold
it's
is
short
Fe.
for ferrous or something.
Damn.
Yeah, it's all Latin basically.
So like kids were sitting there with their pretzels, and you're like, "Oh yeah, these pretzels are so salty." Do you mean full of Na? And they were like, just beating the shit out of you, like, "Shut up, kids!"
Ooh, and I think I also remembered I used to be obsessed with like ancient Egypt. Like that was my go-to. Or I guess like if it was anywhere on any ancient history you wanted to talk about, like yo, Egypt, let's go.
Egypt, bro.
Dude, yeah,
My grandma got me like all the
shit.
DVD or DVR things about it,
Okay, I'm done.
about like the pyramids and shit.
See, but I don't know. I mean, like, but would you say the whole shin guard and all that thing defined you? Like, what do you like? 'Cause you were saying like, but what do you mean by define? Like, what does it define you as?
Well, okay. I wore random sports stuff when I was growing up,
Yeah.
and now I wear a lot of sports hoodies and a lot of like sports oriented hats and all that. So I feel like being around sports and literally like wearing sports shit outside of sports.
Okay.
It made me like
sports more.
Yeah, and it helped define me as a sports lover.
Does that mean like Matt, whenever he gets a circle, he feels the need to go pee?
He's a piss loving person? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I think I only peed my pants once in all of high school, or no, all of elementary school.
You guys have an extra pair of shorts? but no, I don't
Triangle
know.
master.
Yeah, Matt, you got anything, man?
I don't know. That defines me, like.
Or like a little phase that you went through or anything like that?
I mean, I think I always just drew like Star Wars ships or like some elaborate six-figure battles on the side of my paper.
I have
whole planet
binders
size.
worth of drawings.
Yo,
that I
same.
did.
I just like my parents would go out west to like Yellowstone. I would just fill up like a book by it and make like a map and be like these people's bases.
Yeah. I made a carnival. I made I lined up papers and I made like a 5 or 6 sheet thing worth of like a bone oriented carnival.
A bone carnival?
Because I was obsessed with drawing bones. Because like it's easy to draw. You just get the 2 little semicircles, and then you get the
Yeah.
That's why you. Oh, I see. The 2 little semicircles and like
Yeah,
straight up.
and then the straight up, and then I don't draw the other 2 semicircles, so it looks like a
You know.
Sure.
Don't even say it. Don't even
See,
say it.
if my boy Sigmund Freud would hear, he would say that you're a closeted homosexual. You have an obsession with phallic-shaped objects.
If my boy Sigmund Floyd.
Freud.
Shout out Sigmund Floyd.
yeah. It's,
Dude, we had to look.
segment, dude.
Yeah, we had to learn about that. And that guy's such a wackadoodle. He's like, yeah, everything's about sex. Like girls, they're trying to appeal to their dad, and they're gonna fight their mom for their dad's love. And then boys, it's the same thing with their moms, and like everything's obsessed with genitals. If you like it's smoking cigars, that's because you like cock. Like, that's what he was like.
Yeah.
And then he's also like, oh yeah, women are dumb because they are the inferior sex because they're like ruled by their, I guess, sexual desires. That's what he said.
Yeah, for how revolutionary that dude was, he had some fucked up shit going on.
He did. Like, I mean, his super ego,
Oh yeah.
ego and id thing. Like that's pretty logical.
No, man, honestly, because you like searching up random shit on Wikipedia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, search up shit Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund Floyd.
Yeah, so
It's
shit him up in
F-R-A-E-D.
like penis envy or something.
Oh. Yeah, because I have no idea who that is, to be honest with you. I thought it was just some kid from World Jamboree or something. That was just like, yeah, follicle, whatever you said, follicle objects, whatever.
Oh yeah,
Phallic objects.
As far as like a phase or nothing, there probably was, but I can't think of anything where it's like, what I'm really into today, I was doing back then, or like
Yeah,
something that I think of. You know what I mean? I can't really.
Well, how about anything? I feel like we can psychologically like trace it back somehow. Matt, all the pressure's on you, dude.
Yeah, all the pressure's on you, man.
Dude, I don't know, because like my likes and dislikes had changed so much, and there was nothing really dating back to like a decade ago that was like, oh,
Well,
I
Matt,
know why I like this now.
didn't you like fight kids in kindergarten and you like MMA now?
Well, it wasn't so much fighting them. I made sure they wouldn't fight back by like stabbing. Not actually stabbing, but like not actually stabbing. But, like, okay, for instance, oh god, I don't even know if I want to mention. Well, it's not that it's not that bad, but I remember this one's kind of bad, and I actually apologized to the kid like 5 times. I would like throw sand in his eyes because he pissed me off or something in the sandbox, dude. Like I actually looked back and I'm like, dude, oh my god, like I don't like to be just like, oh, we're kids, who gives a fuck? I actually was like, dude, I'm so sorry. It was like 5 years later, I was like, I was a piece of shit. I was just a little kid, dude. I was all, oh, I know, dude, I know. I told you about it before. So it was when I used to be in a special ed class as well. The kids had helmets, and my mom brought me in there, and she's like, so yeah, we'll have him stay here. My mom's like, okay, sounds pretty good. I'm sitting there like, oh. So yeah, I sat in a fucking, oh god. Okay, if you're offended, don't just click off now, all right? But I was in a room with a bunch of fucking retards. All right, I was, but like,
Well, I feel like that's the correct word. Like if their IQ is below
It is.
75.
It is, but people are gonna
I
be
mean-
like, "Oh, dude, like, why are you gonna say it like that?" Well, you know what? Flip you.
Mentally
Because I was in there too.
disparaged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I was one of them. I was in there too. I know what it feels like. I got out. I bailed.
Yeah,
I
Matt
bailed
added
out.
20 IQ points.
Yeah, but I didn't really bail out. I kind of just got on one of those little scooters and scooted out, and they had to chase after me.
Didn't catch him.
And then my mom beat the shit out of me when I got out. Nah, but I
It's like
guess.
an E-block escapee.
Yeah, dude, no, those are like actual prison breaks. See kids jumping out windows, running, and people just like. And we're sitting there cooking like food, and we're just like, you know the memes where it's the Muppet, and he's like, what? Yeah, it's like the little Muppet, and it's like, oh, when the school shooter or whatever says this, and it shows the Muppet going like this. It's like,
Oh,
the next
yeah,
frame
yeah.
is him like that. So yeah, that was us. But, yeah, I don't know, but as far as
Well, like anything, like I remember I had from kindergarten to first grade, I had an infatuation with Pokemon cards, even though I never played Pokemon.
I guess you could say
I feel like that's
yeah.
just normal kid stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody has that.
I don't know. I feel like somehow that like defines us in some way. Because like nowadays, I like collecting video games. I feel like that's related to collecting Pokemon cards.
Well, I feel like collecting is like a normal human thing because you got like the people that take it to the extreme, like hoarders. Yeah, have you guys seen that show?
Yeah.
Dude, that's hella interesting.
Okay. So you guys know American Pickers, right?
Yeah.
American Pickers. Yeah.
Maybe.
Is that like
It's on
sports
History Channel. It's where like the people drive around the U.S. and like they see places with a bunch of old shit and they try and buy stuff off of them.
Yeah, it's like Pawn Stars, but like a rip off of it.
Yeah.
Like they're ripping off their own show on their own channel.
Honestly, I think American Pickers is better though. Shout out.
Alright.
But like, I feel like there's a line between just collecting a lot of old stuff and having a barn of it, and then just collecting like hair dryers.
Well, I feel like the thing that makes it hoarding is like you have an obsession of collecting stuff and not letting it go, even though it might be worthless, excessive, or hazardous. So that's why people like keep the jars of their own shit and piss.
Yeah. No, that's.
Now you say obsession. My
garbage.
Strange Addiction's the other one too, where it's like, yeah, there's the one like the woman eats beds,
Yeah, she
or the
eats-
one that eats bricks or whatever.
Well, I feel like the people that eat stuff, like there's this one chromosome disease, like where you don't get full. Like my dad had to work with people in that because he used to be like a mental health counselor when he lived in Virginia.
Oh.
So it's like Prader-Willi's disease or something where their chromosomes slightly bent.
Yeah.
And they're usually like mentally retarded or like have a lower IQ, and then they just tend to just eat whatever's there. So like in the place they need to lock up all the food, or else the people would go get it and they'd eat like pencils and anything they could get their hands on because they're convinced they're always starving because like their chemicals are off and shit.
Jeez, that sucks.
Y'all remember the one with the dude that loves his car?
Yeah,
Well, what happened with that? What happened?
I feel like it's cringier the dude that gets turned on by balloons, or the person. Like, there's one guy that gets turned on by balloons.
Oh, balloons.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
attracted to them.
Oh god,
He just rubs them.
He's like,
what if he has a latex allergy?
Ooh.
well, then I feel like you wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
He's also married.
He's married to the balloons.
And-
no, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, he had kids or something.
Damn.
And honestly, like, what kind of pathetic person do you have? I feel like you must have issues if you're gonna stick with somebody like that.
Yeah.
It's like either me or the balloons, and he's just like, yo, I'm picking the balloons. You can't make me choose that.
Yeah.
You might as well just go.
Come on, honey. I need that latex all over my nips.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just need to. I can't have the fingers. I just have to.
Oh, dude. Wait, you're saying if he had a latex allergy, then he wouldn't have that whole getting turned on by balloons?
Well, I feel like he would do it, and every time he was around balloons, he'd get a bunch of rashes. So, like, eventually, like, he would associate fondling balloons with getting rashes, and then mentally he would knock himself out of that.
Dude, are we talking about fondling balloons?
We
bro?
all find balloons technically.
Yeah.
No, we. Honestly, yeah. What's your first reaction when you get a balloon? Just not even with a string attached to it, just a balloon.
Honestly, to hit it up in the air and, like, play balloon catch. with
Yeah,
it.
or pop it.
Popping it's fun.
Okay, no, I feel
It
like
depends
that's
on the
different.
balloon. Like, usually, like, I grab it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, alright, is this an old balloon? If it's an old balloon, it's kind of stretchy. Like, I, like, throw it up and then clap it and it'll pop.
It was
Okay.
like Balloon Wars.
Yeah, Balloon Wars.
Yeah, I saw this thing on Instagram. It was balloon. I don't know if it was like called Balloon Wars, but they would like it would be this like cramped room, and you'd have to keep the you have to keep the balloon from. Okay, it was one person against another, and you had to make sure the balloon didn't hit the ground. If it hit the ground on your turn, you lost, and like you'd have to go on like furniture
It's
and
like
shit.
competitive.
Yeah, that's like
See,
I
I feel like that's as dumb as like the Netflix show where it's like the floor is lava and it's like those families over dramatizing them
that
trying to
shit's
cross that.
fucked.
But like, think about how slow paced that would be. Like just waiting
Exactly.
for it to drop.
But like you have to go around. You have to go around the couch, or like you'd have to like go down this because like you can spike it down the stairs or something.
Oh,
You have to go down the stairs and you have to dive for it, and just like
Yeah.
And I feel like if they're timing it, then that would be a challenge. Like
timing it.
if you're completing a course without touching the ground, so like you're incentivized to go faster. So or else you could just do like boom boom, and if you walk with it, you're not going to drop it no matter what. Basically secure. But if you're timing it, then there's an incentive to go fast. And if you go fast, you're more likely to screw up. So that make it interesting.
So you're saying like an obstacle course, but with a balloon?
Yeah.
How would you do it?
Well, you just hit it along and you can't let it touch the ground, like you said.
Yeah, like or you were say like you have to go up monkey bars while making that go up with you. That'd be
See,
kinda cool.
now that'd be a challenge.
Hmm.
Now that'd be a show worth watching.
Yo, that would be a good YouTube video. I could see 10 minutes of like random freaking 9 or 75 IQ level kids just going like, "All right, dudes, welcome to today's video. Smash that like button,
Like Bicket?
like button,
That
and hit
like
that
Bicket.
subscribe button."
That subscribe button.
Today
See, there's
we're gonna be
75
going
IQ.
through an obstacle course, guys. Wow.
Maybe if you have some like washed up celebrity there hosting it, it's like, yeah, I can't find any work after those allegations of misconduct, so here I'm hosting this crappy TV show.
Look, I used to be big 10 years ago.
Hey
I
guys,
almost went pro.
Yeah. So these families are going to be competing for $2,000, which they could use to pay off their excessive gambling debts.
I'm pretty sure Tim like I know Steph Curry has a golf show, and I think LeBron James has like Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow has like the Extreme Mile show. It's like where you have to race someone in a mile obstacle course thing.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Damn.
I feel like
That
that's what we're
sounds
talking
fun.
about.
Yeah.
Well, mile obstacle course, that's like a Spartan race, and those are pretty neat.
And then of course there's like World Chase Tag. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen
that
that.
one's cool.
That
I
shit is amazing.
see it on
See
Snapchat.
that and drone racing, I think.
Drone
are-
race. I've seen that too. Oh my
Yeah.
I haven't
god.
seen drone
See,
racing.
I love like the real world drone racing where it's like down a mountain, and they have like this one thing where it's like drone versus skier. The
Yeah.
skier still won somehow.
Because I feel like the thing that World Chase Tag and like the professional drone racing league, I feel like the thing that they like falter from is that they always have to use the same course. Like it's the same,
Well-
it's the same exact course every time.
I feel like they could like change it up each time.
Yeah, they could, but like,
Well, the drone racing changes. Like, there's different places that have different courses.
oh yeah,
They're
yeah,
still
yeah.
the same distance and
Oh.
about the same difficulty, but they're different courses.
I don't know, the 2 or 3 times I watched drone racing, like when it was on ESPN2.
Wait, that's on ESPN. I thought it was just on YouTube.
Well,
Ah,
okay,
that's-
this was like 2 or 3 years ago, so I don't know.
I feel like that's what they're doing now because you could like socially distance drone racing. Like you could be on the other side of the world and be doing it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, world shit. But then the world. Yeah, and the world chase tag though, that's like all sorts of parkour shit, which I didn't expect.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like,
And they have like an indoor playground.
yeah, dude.
No, I love how like each part of the course has like a name subscribed to it because there's like the I forgot what they call each part, but like you can see like there's like the corners have these like platforms and then there's all these rails and there's like monkey bars or some shit.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
I can imagine them just having sponsorships. He's like, yo, he's going to the Reese's Pieces Jungle Gym,
Reese's Pieces,
Dude,
climbing the Snickers monkey bars.
I know you guys aren't real sports guys, but you know how
Depends on what sport we're talking.
football.
Football? I don't know.
Well, like you hear how the Buffalo Bills stadium like it's trying to get renamed.
What are they trying to name?
Yeah, what are they
Well, it's like companies come in and bid for the right
Oh, yeah.
to name it.
Oh,
Like
so
how
it's like Coca-Cola Field for the Buffalo license.
yeah, one of the first companies to enter their name in was I think it was this diaper company called Tushy.
Tushy.
We got Tushy Stadium.
Tushy Stadium.
Dude, that'd be dope.
Welcome to Tushy Stadium. We are literally.
Imagine if like Pornhub or something got it. Like, would they accept that? Because I feel like there's
Yo.
a large percentage of like the Christian conservative football people. They're like, yeah, we're not going to Pornhub Stadium.
Yeah, what happened here at Tushy Stadium left a huge stain, no pun intended, on the sport.
You know, dude,
Damn.
the Buffalo Broncos, the Denver Broncos got absolutely spanked last time at Pornhub Stadium.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man, they look really sweaty there in that 18-man pile up, all
18-man
trying to
pile.
grab the ball, reaching for it.
It just had to be 18-man pile.
That's what they should do. Pornhub should buy the rights to a stadium, and then they should have their own commentary on it. It's just
Yeah.
all sexualized though.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, look at Tom Brady and that fucking ass. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Yeah.
He gets the ball. He takes 5 needy steps.
Yeah.
Squeezes
See,
that
and-
ball
and-
tight.
Squeezing that.
And like, I feel like they could spin that off for like, yo, like, if you're against this, then you're like homophobic or transphobic or like sexist or something. Like, I feel like they could use.
That's not pun intended.
Yeah, I feel like they could use. I feel like they could use wokeness in their favor to try and do that.
I would watch that shit, to be
Yeah,
honest.
for real.
Like Pornhub live stream of the Buffalo Bills versus like the Steelers.
Damn.
It's kind of funny. I like Alex Jones. He got kicked off of all the platforms for like saying anti-Semitic and like racist shit, except for Pornhub.
Oh,
So he's
God.
just on there.
Dude, why not just make Pornhub like the perennial place to go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just like a YouTube of its own. 'Cause I know there's like a bunch of Minecraft videos on there.
Yeah.
People post as like memes.
It's so disgusting, but you can look up anything there and there's
Oh
it'll be
god.
there.
There is a YouTube video of us. It was like a Minecraft animation. It was Steve fucking a creeper. He's sitting there. Steve
Fucking a creeper.
And he's fucking a creeper. All I hear is, you know how the creepers, they make like the hissing noise? I heard like, so he sit there, and then it blows up or some shit. I don't know, but dude, it's so weird. I gotta find it.
Steve
Damn.
fucking fucks a
Fuck,
creeper.
look at the creeper.
Drops his load on the creeper.
Yeah.
Ignites it.
Pixelized load.
I
God.
It's just a giant block.
Yeah.
mean, if
Just a
if
white
you look at
block.
the creeper from like, I guess one face, it kind of does look like that.
It looks like a
a circumcised one.
oh no, yeah, you got a point.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we always on this podcast we get into some like sexual shit.
Well, I feel like
It's just boys being boys. Dude.
yeah, bring your own boys. Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
I'm gonna delete this off my search history.
Hey, just do it in incognito mode,
Huh?
even though it's not actually
Oh,
incognito.
this is YouTube.
Yeah.
Yo, get GoDuckGo browser. Wait, you
Yeah.
searching that up on YouTube?
Steve fucks creeper in the pussy. 20 seconds long.
Like 20 seconds long, and it's still up there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why?
You see a fucking creeper?
Yeah, I
Fucking
see
disgusting,
that.
dude.
That could be worse.
Yeah, you hear that?
There'll be like some horse in the background on top.
Dude, it's fun.
I love that. I love that meme you sent me.
Dude, that was the hardest I think I've seen you have. Yeah.
I'm too hard.
I'm too hard. It's codenamed Kids Next Door. And they're all oh god.
Feast your eyes on this music. And it's just the dude turns it up on the ship. All these rats give me a boner. I'm too hard. I'm too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
God.
All these rats give me a boner, dude.
When I think
I
of
feel
like
like the guy. Do you think the guy that made that unironically or ironically?
No, he made that unironically.
yeah.
Like I feel like that's 1/3 of rap
Unironically.
music is like so bad. Like the amateur stuff from SoundCloud. Like it's good ironically.
Yeah, like have you guys heard that
Like where it's just like some white kids like swearing into a mic, like yelling at it off beat for like 8 minutes, and people are just like, yeah, such a banger.
Yeah.
Some like 75 IQ 7th grade or something.
Damn. I think that's a little generous. 75 IQ.
Wait, I'm looking up the song right now.
'Cause that's like white kid rap in a way,
Yeah.
There it is.
where they're just trying to piss off their parents by listening to it.
I can see
Shout
that.
out K. Yeah, shout out K
You see the
Jewelers.
music video? The guy just like coming at me like looking like his face.
You got it?
I've got to wait for K Jewelers to get out the way.
Can you skip it?
Yeah.
So we're just like pirating some music.
Is this the song?
It's this song.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this.
I find it so freaking stupid.
Yeah. Wait, and how many views did that have?
Oh no, that song is like widely known. Like
Wait, so like
12
people
million.
listen 12 million. Okay,
People
well
listen
it's
to that
probably like
hard.
3 million people watched it 4 times, but
Yeah,
damn.
but still, that dude's like
Yeah.
Like who vibes to that? Like I feel like you need some THC to get like with that.
Yeah.
To
Pretty
get with that groove.
no, that is like
It's either
mosh pit
THC or like battery acid. You're just sucking on batteries.
Yeah, but like people say, oh, there was a mosh pit at this Travis Scott, or what is it, the Travis Scott concert, but it's like, the mosh pit's there just like everybody, it's not a real mosh pit, it's like everybody just vibing in a circle.
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta,
just
go to, like,
like,
you gotta go to a hard rock or metal concert,
Or you
that's
just
when you
straight-
get fucked up, dude.
That's
Yeah.
when you get fucked.
It's
Dude,
just
what?
straight up a mob battle. It's just a riot.
Dude, literally think of like, that you know of.
It's basically like the riot where they like just beat up some white kid.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody just like, dude, it's crazy. And like, you think, oh, you know, I should be big enough or good enough to go in there. Nah, dude.
I
there's
should
some
be good
big-
enough.
Some big.
Good
fuck.
enough. Yeah, you're not good enough for this crowd,
Pretty
Matt.
much.
I've trained
Yeah,
for
there's
5
some-
years.
yeah.
To the mosh pit.
Honestly, there's some freaking 5'3" girls that go in there. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm gonna be sitting there watching. She's like throwing elbows. Then she just gets
They don't care.
like literally a cartwheel in the air. Just gets like clapped.
Dude, I
They
feel,
don't give a fuck either.
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
part of the fun is in like battling people for position.
Just straight up battling at a concert.
Yeah, but if you ever been to a
I feel like, yeah, people die in that, right?
corn concert is like short,
Don't
fat.
they like
midgets.
burn your chairs and shit?
Yeah, it was like they were short, not midgets, but they were like 5'6", 5'7", so they're short. but they're just
Significantly
fat.
below average.
Yeah, but they're just fat, so they're running at you like freaking trolls, and there's just a bunch of trolls in
They're
there.
just like gonna bump you over. You
Yeah.
can just like jump over them entirely.
Yeah, exactly. You're running, you're like, oh, what the fuck? And they're sitting there like, I'm beat shit on. You're just sitting there, you're just like, ew. The fuck? Yeah, but dude,
You
oh,
just
God.
slap them out.
Those lawn chairs were $5. God.
No, I have. You guys haven't seen South Park shit. Like,
Yeah, I haven't seen.
there's this one episode where it's like New Jersey's trying to take over the entire U.S.
Oh God.
and it's a ripoff of like Jersey Shore. So like all the Jersey Shore people are leading the New Jersey armies into the West Coast. And, like they go into this random bar, they hear a noise, and it's like, what the fuck is that? And it's a wild Snooki.
Oh wow.
Like it's like this 4'5" tan ass rat human configuration.
Damn.
Rat.
And that's all I'm thinking about when you're saying like these really short putty bitches. I'm just thinking of like rat.
See, I'm just thinking of like some weird potato head looking alien things from Doctor Who.
Kind of a mix of the two to me. But yeah, and then Slipknot though is when you get like the freaking like Jesus, like you get the Jesus dudes, but they're huge.
Yeah.
God.
Didn't they like start a riot at like Woodstock or something?
Yeah.
I think it was like the last one where they like made everything really expensive and everybody got all pissed.
Woodstock '99. That dude, oh my God! If we're talking about a stacked lineup for at least the music
Yeah.
you like, you had like Rage Against the Machine, Korn, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, like literally all of like the greatest at the time bands, like. And then, but yeah, and then you had Limp Bizkit, and they're sitting there, they're like, come on, give me a show to break, and they start breaking shit off the stage, and you're sitting there like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
yeah, people getting molested there and all that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Straight up.
That's got to be like the last year of like rock dominance.
Yeah, like the '90s era, and then I
Well,
guess
I would say in like the early 2000s. I would say like 2003 to 2004 is when it started going downhill from them.
yeah, because Linkin Park, wait for rock music or Woodstock.
Well, like where it went from like rock music being popular to more like
Hip-
rock, pop, hip hop,
Yeah,
and then now it's like full hip hop rap.
yeah, they call it new metal, which is like rap metal. That's like Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, like
No.
rap metal.
That is not heavy metal in my mind.
I would
yeah,
say it's more hard rock. than-
yeah, rap and hard rock, not rap. Well, I guess Rage can be like not really metal. I guess
It's like a blend
They're
of
more
all
metal
three.
than a lot of other bands.
Yeah.
nowadays.
they're like
Yeah.
funk. They're all sorts of stuff, but yeah, like Red Hot Chili Peppers funky. Like the bass is all like boom, 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 like they have some shit
Yeah.
like that.
I would
But
say it's like hip hop metal in a way.
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, not Red Hot Chili Peppers.
thank
Rage
but
is
God.
rap rock.
yeah, I was thinking like what was it? Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're like hip hop.
yeah.
Beastie
They're
Boys
hip-hop.
they're a whole thing of their own, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, not enough people know them. They just know like Eminem, Tupac, and Biggie, but it's like these are the
Well, that's
guys that
because they're small
inspired them.
brands, and they're like,
Huh?
yo, let's only listen to what's popular and just vibe to rap music.
But they were huge. Beastie Boys were huge in the 80s. Like,
Yeah.
80s and
Like
90s.
any white kid probably listened to them.
yeah,
Probably every white
At
kid.
that time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even so many black rappers nowadays give them credit. They're like, yeah, like these are the guys that pioneered and paved the way for these other guys. Like,
Yeah, and I always find that interesting how like all the popular people owe credit to some of the less popular ones that were like before.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
that's what it
It's
is.
like they're inspired by that, but their fans don't even know who those people are.
Yeah,
Like, oh well, I think that can be kind of skewed because like us nowadays, like, have you got like a lot of people our age don't know about like Run DMC, Tribe Called Quest, and like all those
Yeah.
like
Grandmaster
Early-
Flash and the Furious Five.
Yeah.
yeah,
like all those early type shit that inspired like Nas, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I know I'm speaking like out of touch
Yeah.
with like the rock shit, but like
No,
still.
this is what we're on this now. So
Yeah.
feel free.
But I feel like it
now
is
it's
kind
like
of lesser.
6ix9ine and like Juice World and all the dead rappers that are popular.
I can imagine some kid like 5 years in the future just saying, "Yo, this one goes out to my idol 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
I just love him," or like some sort of speech impediment he's got. With the sticky on, with the sticky on, real blicky eye. Like, oh, come on. No.
See,
Yeah.
and like honestly, I feel kind of sad how he was like he got too popular almost. Like people listen to him ironically, and a lot of people listen to him unironically.
A
Like
lot.
the man's like a pedophile, like a gangbanger, and
yet people look up to him.
yeah, like he's basically the opposite of it.
Yeah, the opposite of what a good role model should
See,
be.
because there's like the rappers that are like socially conscious, like Tupac was,
Yeah.
and like
Eminem, Mac Miller, I think.
yeah, I would say
was.
Eminem is too.
I mean, less so because he's gotten corny as time goes on.
Yeah, and then in the '90s, like Ice Cube and like those people like, are all standing up to the police and talking about like real issues, but then 6ix9ine's just like such a fucking hoe.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, for
I would
as
say
much
he just kind of like gives it a bad name almost.
yeah, dude, for as much shit as that song has gotten, I really like the Kanye part. I'm a
Yeah.
sick fuck. I like a quick buck. I'm a sick.
Like
It's so
it's
stupid.
funny to listen to
Yeah.
ironically.
Yeah. And I think Kanye would go into that ironically.
Kanye's just kind of a wackadoodle in a way.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna talk about doing drugs and how I'm the best person. And the next one, I'm gonna talk about Jesus. And then everybody's gonna forget about that, and I'm gonna go back to my old ways.
Yeah, he literally was like, didn't he say like, "Oh, I'm bigger than Jesus"? I'm
Yeah.
bigger than
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Jesus is king.
yeah, exactly.
Like he made Yeezus. He went crazy,
Yeezus.
and now he's like, I don't know. He's like spiritual and shit. Which okay, short little rant for a second. The Kanye's last album, Jesus is King. Everybody shits on that one so much because it's like a lot of just beats and not a lot of Kanye.
Yeah.
But I love that album.
Yeah, it's a good album to listen to, and it was funny. Like,
No,
it's
there's-
enjoyable.
Like,
I mean, like, the hypocrisy behind it, it's great.
oh yeah,
Like, a lot of people, like, don't like that, but I think it just makes it better. I'm like, yo, we got this guy who's basically a sociopath, if not a psychopath.
yeah.
From, like, I guess the interviews he's given and, like, his lyrics in past songs. He's just, like, found Jesus all of a sudden. It's like, Bob Dylan, you know, that country singer, like, to evade taxes, he left the country and he went to Jamaica and he made a reggae album
Yeah.
with like all the famous people at the time there.
God.
It's
Yeah,
just some country singer singing reggae and smoking weed.
Country. No, I think that's. I don't know.
I feel like country gets like a bad name because the people that sold out with it, like the old country people were like super chill about everything.
I'm a big country head. Like I like a lot of country and I keep up with country news.
Yeah, and I like the alternative indie country in a way,
Yeah, like the
and
Red
like
Dirt
heroin
scene.
country. Like that stuff's kind of good.
Yeah, but like
Or I guess it's heroin blues.
people like Luke Bryan and I don't know what's another big like Kane Brown. Oh, I think
Yeah, I
those
know
people
who
get a
those
bad
people
name.
are.
Matt, you don't know who any good people are, do you?
I might have heard of Kane Brown before.
Well, they're on the EE radio stations.
Oh yeah,
They've got the Snaptracks, the You say I'll be down in 5. Like that shit.
Oh yeah. I
Smell
That reminds me of Bo Burnham's like parody of a country song, where it's
That's
like
textbook pandering.
riding my tractor to my private ranch.
Have you guys seen a lot of Bo Burnham stuff?
Bo Burnham, never heard of him.
He had that one song was like "Go Kill Yourself."
Kill yourself. It'll only take a minute. Just
I don't know.
go.
And then didn't he have his one like about there being no God or something?
God? It's not God is dead, but like
Or no, that's Rusty
Oh,
Cage.
girl.
That one.
Rusty Cage.
I know the one about.
Or no, yeah, one about religion. He's like, yo, you shouldn't rape people not because you'll go to hell, but just because that's a fucked up thing to do.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a message right there.
Is that the guy
Yeah.
who made the jump off the trampoline?
No, that's Rusty Cage.
Yeah, Rusty Cage. That's what you said.
No.
No,
Rusty
Bo
Cage
Burnham.
made is like there isn't any God and he doesn't exist.
Yeah. I was
He
saying.
has like a
he's
bunch of
talking-
like other cringy ones. Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds wrong in so many ways.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Rusty Cage his content's pretty edgy and out there.
I've never heard of Rusty Cage.
yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's popular, but he just has dumb songs that are just funny to listen to. Like,
And then he has this like weird content where he's like, yo, we're gonna cement a dead rat and like we're gonna preserve it in like silicone rubber.
him and Grant McDonald gotta do like a album together.
Big collabs.
Yeah.
Yo, I can. Who do you guys think would like collab with Grant McDonald first?
I feel like it'd be somebody like Lil Uzi Jeff in a way.
Oh
Or
my
like
god, that would be legend.
or like any of the gamer ones. Like I feel like PewDiePie would do that.
No, I think PewDiePie has too much to lose.
Well, I feel like PewDiePie's at a critical mass where he's like he's like one of 5 gaming channels that actually gets shit from like media
Yeah.
just because of his size.
Yeah, but like,
Because like there's a lot of like gaming channels for like Minecraft or I don't know like Warhammer or something, or like any Steam game, and they
Yeah,
could
they
just
do
be
little
as
sets.
raunchy as possible, but like they just get no blowback, even when their videos still get millions of views.
Yeah. It's weird. He's got the most subscribers. Like, in
Well,
the
besides
YouTube
T Series, but did they
yeah,
remove
fuck
that?
T-Series.
T series.
Well, they don't really count because they're a company.
Yeah, no,
plus
I-
I've never heard of them. but-
Yeah, I'd never heard of them either.
Because he had this whole deal because they had like they were gonna get more, they're faster growing than he was because it's all of India basically.
Yeah,
Oh.
and like, wasn't it like Bollywood based?
Yeah, it was Bollywood rip-offs of something, and they'd do like one video every 2 seconds.
Balcom.
Balcom.
He lives in Bollywood.
Hey, shout out Balcom.
Balcom.
Falcon.
Every episode we gotta shout out Balcom.
Balcom.
Yeah.
Just until.
What if he actually comes up and he goes, dude, yeah, I heard you shout me out on your podcast. And I'm like, what the fuck?
We did it more than once.
Dude.
Yeah.
Is it weird that, okay, you leave August 1st, right?
I leave August 17th for cross-country camp.
I
That
thought you
late?
leave way earlier than that.
No, that's like Emily Brown or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
so
was like a couple weeks.
think about it. Today's the 20th, right?
Yeah.
It's the 20th, yeah.
The 20th. Dude, we only have, and this is, which episode is this?
This is like
15?
15, yeah, it's 15.
Yeah.
15. So we only have like
4 episodes. Because I leave mid-August.
4 more
Yeah, we
episodes.
leave mid-August, yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't
And
even
then we'd
hit
have to
20.
do it online. Like
Yeah,
that
we
one
gotta figure
episode we
that
did
out.
online.
Yeah.
That's not there.
Yeah.
It's been expunged from the records.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But also, why did we get rid of? We're not going to get in trouble. Like, why did we get rid
It's
of?
just bad press. Well, I mean, well,
We
I guess
gotta-
there's no such thing as bad press, but like in that one, at our level,
I don't want to be affiliated.
yeah, I don't want to be associated with that. Like when ours was a second search result for that person.
I understand. Plus, honestly, it was my least favorite episode. To do.
Oh, mine too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you definitely took that over and like
I couldn't take
he had
it.
some interesting points.
He did, but like, we're talking about like normal shit. We're talking
Yeah.
about like,
Yeah.
Plus,
music
like
history and
we used to have the same
movies.
thing for 40 minutes, and we've been like talking about actors to like weird sex things to like
Yeah.
beating people up in kindergarten. And now we're talking about this. Like we go through like 10 topics an episode because we're all ADD or something.
Yeah.
It's great.
Honestly, we have like a set progression, or like we have like this wheel where it's just
Yeah.
like actors,
It-
music history, just weird sex stuff,
See it.
retrospective stuff.
Yeah, that's like that's like I guess adults when they get beer. Like it depends on the person. Where it's like, yo, I'm gonna start complaining about my wife, then I'm gonna complain about our state's governor, And then if they get really up there, like they're either gonna complain about how the government fucked over minorities, or they're gonna complain about Jerusalem somehow, and then
And
like
then they got their job.
yeah, and then they got their job, and then they become incoherent, and then they black out. It's like a cycle.
We're working our way up to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Still
we're
haven't been
baby
a decade.
steps.
Yeah.
baby
First,
steps.
looking back on music history and movies actors, and then we get depressed.
Yeah, and then yeah, I don't know. Then so I guess it's time to black out. So thanks for watching. I mean, probably went a little over, and yeah,
Yeah.
see you all next episode.
Thanks for watching. Yeah.